This program is brought to you in part by Cedar Ridge Paving and Milling, commercial and residential work.
Yes, welcome to Race in Action Today. And here we are at the Farmington town at the Nutmeg TV station with the Plainville Stadium icon, I call him, Mr. Dave Alkus. And we're going to talk today, Dave, about the upcoming Plainville Stadium reunion. Now, what number reunion is this?
This is the 17th annual reunion, yes. And there's a little history on it, and the whole reunions actually started 17 years ago, but it was with Dave Tracy, who was deeply involved with the Nutmeg Kart Club, and Gary Benkowski and myself. We run the actual antique building, which we clean out for it. And everybody that was involved in that, people that were there, started this whole thing. They wanted the program going, and it took hold, and that was it. It's
in
ever
reality,
since then.
Dave, they were kind of thanking us for the help we gave them. Yes. I mean, they needed a place to race.
Right.
Let's face it. Let's be honest. Right.
Yeah, we stepped up to the plate.
We stepped up to the plate.
The Lions members, actually, it was a smaller racetrack to begin with, and they wanted to keep it dirt. We always said, well, you know, the maintenance on a dirt track is unbelievable. You have to water it down and calcium and everything else. But what they do is people said, well, you know, a lot of them like the asphalt down in Silver City in Meriden. But the other half, on the other hand, they'd rather be dirt runners. They like to kick the rear around on their carts and hit the dirt. And so we even a couple of years later, we turned around, and Gary Benkowski was, I didn't mention, but he's very influential on the building of it.
In case people don't know, Gary did race.
Yes, he
did have a car and race for a number of years.
Yeah, they raced
and
Stafford.
And he did spend time at Silver City.
Yeah.
And you got to know Dave Tracy.
Yeah.
With this kart club, right, which originally, believe it or not, they were way like in Ansonia or something originally.
Originally, they were down in Pond View down in Shelton.
Yeah,
and the owner of the property down there passed away, and his wife didn't want the responsibility of carrying insurance policies and all that, so they actually had to move out, and they had no place to go. So we stepped up to the plate and built the track, and it's a nice little track. It's not a quarter mile or anything, but it's probably an eighth of a mile, if anything, and they race anywhere from the kit cars with their 5-year-olds all the way up to some of the fellows up in the 40s, 45, 50.
I was shocked.
The animals.
When they found out they call them little carts, electrical ones, juice box.
Yeah,
I don't know where they got that name.
Yeah,
but
they started that this year too.
Could you imagine a 5-year-old kid out there?
Yeah, they got a little battery-powered units.
Yeah.
There are probably 10 or 12 of them out there, and it's a laugh and a half to watch them. They don't get hurt or nothing.
Yeah.
They have to wear helmets, and they're all decked out and everything, and they have a blast. They do it a couple of times per night or per day when they have a show. Yeah.
So in reality, Dave, the Plainville reunion really came about to give the Lions something back.
That's right. The Lions stepped up to it.
In reality, right?
Yeah, they helped out also. And there was enough support in members that were in the Lions Club to get this function going and keeping it going. And of course, as the years went on, we've lost a lot of our good members that we had racing back there.
Yes.
Members that we...
oddly enough, we lost who I call the father of this event, Don Moon.
Yeah.
You know, we never thought that he would pass away, and he
Yeah.
was the father of this event in reality.
He ate and slept this along with his wife Kathy, who I've talked to and gotten a lot of information on the cars that want to participate this year. I gave me a list of people that I got back to her, and people that are going to step up to the plate and bring cars over there. The Belamonte, he's got the North End car, the 54.
Well, I mean, some of our favorite people, you know, Sparky Belmont drove that car.
They'll have all replica cars.
He also owns a replica of Billy Greco's car.
That's right. Is
and Billy was just a special person. And, you know, to remember in this way is special. You know?
Actually, he attended and supported the Plainville Stadium reunion, and he did race a couple times at Plainville, but he wasn't a steady racer. But that was how it all started to begin with, and they wind up giving out plaques to all of them. And they keep the whole night going. They have the whole day going. And
there's exhibits there.
Yes,
people have pictures they're selling or whatever. Matter of fact, I meant to ask you, Dave. I got a little grandson that has a little business with diecast. Could he could he do something there?
Well, if they're cars and all, I'm sure we'd have to talk it over, but we'll find out.
You know what I mean, little diecast?
Yeah, but pictures down there, Phil Hoyt, he's got 1,000 pictures down in back of the Antique Tractor Museum. And, I mean, you name it, any of the old cars, whether it was a novice or a sportsman or a modified, the old timers, whether it was Eddie Flemke and... most of the people.
Well, you know, beside having the weekly events there were special events too, like Wednesday night open comp, and we used to get like Gene Bergen and
that's right. We
had the carts from the Speed
Waterford,
Bowl.
Waterford.
The L&M,
L&M and the M would show up there with their special little bobtail carts and all. Yeah. Of course, Roland Sear passed away, in my car, the original car owner here. I drove for him for 10 years.
Yes.
And we pulled in 5 track championships with him. Not to brag, but we had the car dialed in, straight rear end, specialty gears in second for the transmission and all. And Parson Chevrolet was a big sponsor with him. Yeah. And they'd come up there and they'd have time trials, and we always sat pretty much on the pole.
Yeah, you did go there.
We had the fellows even come down from Riverside.
Roland told me every time he went to pick the number out of the hat, he ended up on the pole.
Yeah, well, I think
that's what Roland told me.
I think that was a little bit exaggerated, but we still always...
Mo said wasn't happy. Of course, we talk about Mo as Mo Gursey. He was the race director at the time, right?
Yes, yeah. He worked for Wilcox Rowell Chevrolet then, and he was a racer in himself. They used to call him Moneybags Mo when he ran the 38.
I could still see the car, Dave, with the money bags painted on the side. All painted on the side.
You're right. You're right, Larry. But the Plainville Stadium, it has a phenomenal, and Ronnie Carlson, he always brings his ever popular the display of a miniature Plainville Stadium there. It's a 4x8 sheet, a replica of Plainville Stadium. Did a phenomenal job of putting it together with little cars down there and the starting lineup and everything else.
Well, not only that, Dave, how many real cars did he bring?
Well, I talked to him today, and he said, I'll be bringing probably anywhere from 7 to 9 cars that are replicas. He had the 00, which he inherited again this year.
Yeah.
After Jap Membrino passed away, they didn't have room and they were doing away with the house, so they gave it to him. He said, well, he's not going to sell it. He's going to support the whole racing program.
Yeah.
So he's got that. He's got Spazano's dollar sign.
Yeah, we miss, of course, the
he's
people.
got
We're talking about these people, but we miss them dearly.
There was
Don
a lot of
Spazano.
Don Spazano, Don Moon
Jeff,
himself.
Don Moon.
Yeah.
He was the father of this event. Let me tell you.
He ate and sleep. Plainville Stadium.
Yep.
The memorabilia he's gotten, and his wife is a sweetheart in keeping on the heritage of the Moonified.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
that'll be on there, and he'll have all the memorabilia that he has. He's got a big garage that was, God forbid, but were passed away members in probably 19, 20, 21 or so, different people.
Dave, I could still remember the Christmas parties at that garage.
Oh, yes.
With Don was just beyond belief.
Yeah.
And they would come from all over.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
There was no limitations to even just Plainville. I mean, he was an open house.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, the old garage
Really?
at Moons. Yeah.
You would get these old drivers who would just show up, you know?
Yeah.
It was.
But Plainville Stadium, it's quite a thing. The Plainville Stadium reunion, it starts like 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's usually over by 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes they fold up a little earlier. And we just, not to mention, but I mean, Kathy put together a list of different cars that were going to show up. And like I said, Richard Belmonte there, he's going to have a couple cars there.
Yeah.
Ronnie Carlson's going to have 7 or 9 cars over there. All
an old Garuti car should be there, right?
And possibly JoJo will bring the 14 over.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't been totally confirmed, but I believe in it. And Helen Ferroni with the old 43 there. And they're going to have Kathy Moon.
Elton Hill drove that car.
Oh, yes.
We got to remember that.
A couple other people drove it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Tony Mordino's replica, the 54
What a
that he had.
beautiful car.
Or it's a 52, rather. It's a beautiful car.
God.
I mean, it's actually roadworthy. I mean, race-worthy right now.
Oh, right now,
It's an excellent car. Actually, it was restored beyond belief, really. And you got Roger Sally's going to be there with his vintage veggie wagon there, every year. Then we got Joe Wilcox, who brings the Hudson Hornet and all that's been there. Yeah. And there's quite a few fellows that have responded back. There will be a Corvair, which has nothing to do with the racing, but that would be there. And
boy, I wish we could get the 2X there, because the history with that car and now, of course, our favorite son, Ryan Priest.
Okay.
That's his grandfather.
That's his grandfather, right. And I remember when we ran novice at Plainville back in the 60s, 64 or so, we used to have Bobby Judkins weld up our rims. Back then, he used to take 2 Buick rims, cut it out, and put a section in it to widen the rims out. Yeah. And down in the box company down in Meriden, he would turn around and weld them all up and just freehand. We never balanced them or anything.
Well,
that's how perfect they were.
You know, just so they know, on the Berlin Turnpike, he had a gas station.
Yep.
And he would build. That's where he was running the 2X. He literally would work on the car there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I think it was beneath Lakeside now.
I'm not sure what it is now.
But anyway, it was a lot of this history was in there, and people that in their days followed Plainville, and I, even now, constantly, I go to the Stop and Shop, and I'll have somebody run into me and say, "Hey, Dave, how you doing?" He says, "You're Dave Elk." I say, "Yeah." And then we chat a little bit.
They remember.
It could be out mowing my lawn, you know, and all of a sudden a car will pull up on the side of the fence, and I'll stop the thing and say, "Hey, you remember me?" And I said, "Pull on the driveway. We'll chat a little while, you know."
Did Eddie Mack pass, Dave?
Eddie Mack, he passed away. A couple of years ago,
I used to see him at the event, and he used to say to me, every time I go to Lowe's in Plainville, I think I'm in the pits.
Yeah, well, it was. Well, Lowe's actually took over the real estate, Yeah, they did.
But Eddie was a character, let me tell you. He always treated you good, Dave. I know
he
that.
always did. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We had a lot of fun over there. He used to call Plainville Stadium the old bull ring. And nowadays, the thing of it was with Plainville Stadium, if you remember, don't forget this is a long time ago now. Back in '81, they actually shut down.
Yeah.
So figured due to history, you know.
It's been a while.
And there was a track that was very reasonable to go. You bring a family was there, and it was easy access to get there. Didn't take nothing to. Never had a traffic jam or anything. Getting in or out of it.
It was affordable. That's the main thing.
And the thing was with the drivers, they could watch the movie theater over there. I mean, some of them you wouldn't want to mention, but but they'd say a guy wake him up in the back step. He's looking and they'd say, "Hey, wake up there! You know, let's get going." But but it was a racetrack. I'll tell you, when we first started running novice up there in the '60s. We had Adolph Pekka, we had Frankie Manafort, and Ronnie Wyckoff.
His brother, too, or cousin.
Both of them, his cousin Johnny Manafort. One was 76 and the other one was 176. And they would turn around and it was nothing to start a race with 40 cars. And if you finished second or third, it was an achievement, I tell you, to come to still be in one piece.
You know, Dave, I remember Reggie Ruggiero, who was an excellent driver.
Yes.
I mean,
he moved up to Stafford.
Let me tell you, when he raced at Plainville, he was tough. Then went to Stafford. Went to the park.
He won championships over there.
He won championships. He told me once, Dave. He said, "Larry, if you could drive a car at Plainville Stadium,
we had a round table
you could drive it anywhere." That's what he told me.
And they. And a lot of others, Stan Greger was the same way. He ran Plainville, and we ran it in, I mean, wheel to wheel, lap to lap, many a times. If he got ahead of me, he would win. And
I think
I got ahead of him.
I think we got a picture of your old car, number 54, I believe. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, they'll have the replica car. Ronnie's got the replica, and he's got the trophies, the championship trophies.
I gave them a picture they could show to the people, you know. And the 2X I gave a picture of, too. You know, when we have those special events, with the open shows, there's a story I tell people that to this day don't believe me, but it happened. Gene Bergen came to Plainville Stadium to drive one of Mo Guerzy's cars. And, of course, Gene was used to driving, you know, everyone else's car. He didn't realize, Dave, that car had a 6-something gear in it from the diff coat truck.
You were saying,
He ran the thing in second gear.
Blew the engine,
He blew the motor to smithereens, and Mo says to him, "Why are you in second gear?" He said, "I didn't know he was in third gear."
He had. I remember times when we were running modified, we were winning. Not to brag, but we won quite a bit. And Bobby Judkins would come up with his 2X over there, and he'd put them. Of course, he was setting up his fuel injection, and he was an artist at putting the pills in and sitting it the right way. Well, I'll tell you, we thought we were really racing fast, and he had Gene Bergen in there. This is in warm-ups, mind you, because he didn't racing. And it turned around, and I'll tell you, he could fly by us like nothing. That car ran so, it was unbelievable. But he was good, But a lot of the memories up there, that's what happens when you come to the reunion. People will run into another person and start to hash over what input that they can give to someone else. And
I mean,
you know a new thing. You learn something new all the time.
You see people at like Johnny Lane. He raced back then.
Now he's got his son running.
And he still races.
The kid, yeah. But Yeah, we're keeping it going, and Gary Binkowski and Kathy Woon
Yep.
and the Nutmeg group over there, the
Car
go
club.
kart club. They got that. They have their regular menu. They have the racing and qualifying and actually heats and features over there. So it's a good menu. If you got to walk
Now,
over there, you can go anywhere
will
you
there
want.
be food there too now? or
Yes, there is food in the pavilion.
Yeah.
A couple of the Lions members will be cooking cheeseburgers and
no? Yeah, hot dogs.
hamburgers, hot
right?
dogs, and stuff like that. But and they're reasonable. They're not. They're no $6 or $8 hamburgers or
Yeah, the
anything.
kids will like this event.
Yeah.
I tell parents, your kids will love this.
Yeah.
To see all the different kind of cars. You'll see some dirt cars there. You'll see some midgets there. I mean,
Yeah, there is midgets. I talked to Ron, and he said that the Carrazzo, Paulie Carrazzo,
Yeah,
he's supposed to be bringing a couple, 2 or 3 midgets down too.
yeah.
They're down in Brickyard Road over there with the rest of the guys, and they're a little group that has a building over there.
Well, you know, Dave, the Perazzo family, in reality, are very famous with
Oh,
racing.
sure, the Cherry
You
Cup.
know, Billy, raced all this time, and in the making, he produced a Winston Cup crew chief.
Yeah,
And Greg
we did.
Zipadelli.
We were talking
Yeah.
about that, yes, with the
And-
Zipadellis.
And Scott Zipadelli.
Scott and Greg, they're crew chiefs down in big
Down
time
south.
NASCAR.
I mean,
yeah.
NASCAR is as big as you could get.
Yeah, in the truck department there, they know their stuff. And that heritage was right here from Berlin.
It's hard to
They're
believe.
all-
It's really
yeah,
hard to
yeah,
believe. Billy
down
raced a modified for years. I think I gave a picture to the show, the number 12.
The number 12 is
Yeah.
Sherwood Industries.
Sherwood Industries, Sherry Cup, right?
Yep, Sherwood Cup. Yeah, they would paper
I mean, yeah,
cups.
famous people driving.
Oh, sure he
Brett
did.
Bodine drove that car.
He had a lot of famous
Mike
people.
McLaughlin.
Yeah.
I mean, he had some
Mikey
good
McLaughlin.
people.
Yes, he had good shoes. Yeah. Magic shoes in there. Yeah.
Right, you get me going there, right?
Oh, we all do. I mean, the thing of it is, it's exactly like we're talking right now, but in this reunion, the reality sets in. I mean, a lot of the part of it is we lost a lot of the old timers that were here.
Yeah.
And they had a world of history.
But
behind
there'll
them.
be drivers there, whether a car's there or not. You'll see, like Elton Hill will probably be there.
LT, yeah.
I mean, all these different drivers.
There's still a lot of them. They still show up,
Yeah.
and we get the input from them and all.
Yeah.
It's a good show. Really.
Now,
people
before
like
I
it.
forget, what's the date?
Oh, the reunion.
The 20th, is it?
Yeah, I got to
A
look
week-
here myself. It's
A week
28th. I think.
week after the
A week
fair.
after the fair.
I
yeah.
believe the 20th, right? Is that what?
Yeah,
No.
at the Plainville Stadium. I think it's
September 20th, right?
It's September. Please go by 5th. It's 28th. I think
I don't
it'll
know.
be held on Saturday, September 20th.
Oh, 20th.
This is
yeah.
at the Berlin Fairgrounds.
Yeah, at the fairgrounds.
And from 10 to 3, like I
Yeah.
mentioned in there. And even the entrance fee, I think it's only like $5 for someone to come in.
Yeah.
It's not,
Probably
know,
kids are free. Right?
kids, they don't care. Most of the kids are racing over there.
Yeah.
But
And the go-karts will be zipping around, right?
the go-karts would be continuous there, whether it's for warm-ups or for qualifying heats and stuff.
Yeah.
And the people, there's a menus that keep you occupied all the time.
Yeah. It's a good event,
Yeah, it's a real nice event, and each year
I think
we all
people,
step up and put it together.
beside the cars, there's pictures that are priceless.
Yes,
Believe me.
There is. There's tons and tons of pictures here, and you can buy them reasonable, $1 from Phil Hoyt or so.
And the other thing too, Dave, I wanted to mention. I mean, we mentioned Tony Mordino's son. Tony will have that car there,
Yes.
and he will gladly talk to you
Oh yeah.
about Savin
Anything, yeah.
Rock, and,
Yeah.
and all the old places they raced.
Yeah, yeah.
We would
Even
gladly
though
talk to you.
some of them go back all the way to Cherry Park in Farmington. There.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, and we got some history books that
Lot
go
of
back
history.
to the heats and
A lot of
everything.
history.
A lot of history. In
Well,
there, yeah.
Dave, when you're having fun, time flies.
That's for sure,
And we're
Larry.
going to have to wrap up the show tonight.
That's
I want to
right.
thank everybody for watching and
Thank you.
coming here. And I want to thank Nutmeg TV, naturally,
Yep.
for
Airing
always,
it, yep.
always being behind our back. You know,
Right.
they're behind us 100%.
Yep.
I want to thank everybody. And Dave, thank you again.
Thank you, Larry.
And we'll see you the 20th.
Right.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you and good night.
Yep. Thank you.
This program is brought to you in part by Just Results Weight Loss Center in Berlin, Connecticut.
Nick Augustino right here at the East Side Restaurant. We always have the complete full dinner menu. Knockwurst, bratwurst, sauerbraten, potato pancakes, red cabbage, rice pudding, cream pies, all the desserts that Germany had to offer. I always do something different. Yes, I do. I brought seafood to the beer garden at the East Side Restaurant. East Side Restaurant, your German destination restaurant in Connecticut. Tiki-taka, hoy, hoy, hoy!